Good morning, world. Some people call me poet, some people call me prophet. My presentation name is not for sale. Because if God gave us, man, can't put a price on it. Take all them names, throw them away. They don't mean anything. The only name I want you to remember on my platform is the characteristics of Jesus, the knowledge of the universe of God. And that's the names I want you to remember when I leave. Now, I want to say thank God it's Monday, and I thought I would never tell myself that anywhere in my lifetime. I always thank God it's Friday. And as you get older and you grow, you understand what I'm saying? You find yourself a real purpose, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to roar, and get up this morning and get to the things that, first of all, my calling, which I walk through that all day long. You know, I don't never get to rest from that. You understand what I'm saying? And I like not your rest. I have a quota, you know what I'm saying? I always like to throw my quota up in front of everybody, but I try to at least get 2 souls a month. And I've been meeting that quota, you understand what I'm saying? And I have a plethora of churches that I go to, and I direct people so they can get the simple teachings, because you can't get, you're not going to just jump from one space to another. Just it doesn't go like that. And if you have a specific calling, a divine purpose, God will put you in the knowing, but there's still work that you have to do to get there. But thank God that it's Monday. And the thing that I want to say, like I told you, when you come on my channel, I don't tear down people. I don't, my middle name is Peter. You understand? I'm designed. I will take a message and I will rip it to pieces. You understand? I don't tear down people. It's not my job. My job is to build people up. You understand? And build on what other people say. And this teacher was teaching last night. I was watching him on YouTube. He was teaching. They go to the sign of authority, and Brady authority. You may get a good message. See, everything got signs, you understand? You guys understand? Everything has synchronicities. But anyway, he was teaching. And he was saying that you could take 2 glasses of water. And you could take 1 glass of water and say, and look at it and say, F you, F you, F you, F you, F you, F you, with the angriest voice that you got, and put it in the refrigerator. And take another glass of water and say that I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and set that next to that water. He said, if you let it freeze, when you come back, that water that you cursed at will have bubbles in it. And the thing that he was trying to explain was this, is that even water is conscious. Everything is conscious. And everything is life, has life. And that's when you go into the scientific part about particles and all that. But the whole thing is this. I want to build on what that brother said, because, there's no, it's like I told you, I don't mention other people's names or any of that type of stuff on my platform unless it directly needs to be heard. But the whole thing is that I want to build on what that brother was saying. And if you take it, you say, I'm going to teach from the realms of what I've been called to do, and what my expertise is. And I'm going to build on what that brother said. You can take 2 human beings, remove the glasses of water, let's use human beings. And if a person comes to you and they call you so and so and so and so and this and that and this and that, and it makes you angry. But you need to understand and know this. That's because you have not found out who you are. Okay? The reason why the situation with the water happens is because water is all collected, it comes together, but like we're all a collective, but there's nothing separate. The whole thing with a human being, you understand what I'm saying? If you do that and you get angry, that means that you have given that a person power over what you think, because words only have the power that you give them. But once you know who you are as an individual, you can come to me and say anything. It's gonna hit my armor. It's gonna fall right off. You understand what I'm saying? So, and a lot of times when people do that, they could have a dream, and because their dream is not fulfilled, you understand what I'm saying? Give me a second. Because they have not fulfilled their dream, and when it starts out, that's when it talks about the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Their life will start out and they'll take off like a jet. You see them with the new cars, the houses, and all that stuff. And this is what they're living for. You know what I'm saying? They haven't taken their lives and allowed God to use them. And I'm going to give you another example as far as spirituality. When I tell about letting God use them, you can take a glove, and the purpose of that glove is to be put on a hand to be used. You understand? Because there's a force now behind the glove. But if you take your hand out of the glove, you understand, the glove no longer has purpose because it's not being used. And it's the same way as when we walk out here in life. We go to work, we're running. What are you doing all these things for? You understand what I'm saying? It always lies in intention. So I want to get back to the thing. Now with the human being is that once you found out what your purpose is, you understand, every day should be a good day. Years ago, I used to go and spend my check. And couldn't wait till I got out of work. Go spend my check. Monday morning be broke. You understand? Not a quarter in my pocket. You understand what I'm saying? And Friday was the only day that was important to me. Now Monday morning, when I wake up, I tackle life. You got to live your life like it's the last day. People talk about they don't have any faith. Good morning, sister. How you doing? Every man has a measure of faith, and as I sit here, I watch people waiting for the bus, and these people, God gives every man a measure of faith. And I watch people waiting for the bus, but you're getting ready to get on a bus with a person that you don't even know. A stranger. You don't know whether, so there goes the faith. You're putting, and you're doing that because of consistency of the energy that you've seen it's gotten you to work, for the last year. So you step on there in faith, knowing that that bus is going to get you to where you need to go. And that's the same type of faith that we have to wake up with every day and stop putting it in things and our money. As you can see, the money system is changing now. And the best investment that you ever make is, you understand what I'm saying, take your life and find a purpose. I don't care whether it's being a nurse or helping somebody, but let God use you. Because I watch a lot of people come out here and they're doing everything for all the right reasons. And the reason why that it does not work is because it's not anointed. In other words, you can't look at somebody else and watch what other people do and think that you're going to benefit by being a doppelganger or mimicking those people. Some people are designed to be in certain places at certain times. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why you have to be aware of how you entertain strangers, because you may be entertaining an angel unaware. Angel translated message. God has his messages positioned everywhere. You understand? And always remember, some people can do things that you can't do. Don't go out here trying to do everything that you see. Some people can do things, and like as you get older in your life, you should be putting in less work. You understand what I'm saying? We come out here, we talk about, I'm gonna get out here and grind. No, you hustling backwards. When you're in the early stages of your life, you understand what I'm saying? You should be building a strong foundation, you understand? But as you get older, your life should be getting easier. So that's the message that I want to put up. And that's only because God has his hand on it, and you're living a purpose-driven life. So if nobody told you they love you today, I do. So let this shit be written in heaven. So let them be done.